taking those hits. And I think the refs need to pay closer attention to that as well, you know, and protect them a little bit more. Because teams are trying to do, I'm not saying they're trying to hurt Lamar, but, you know, they're definitely going at his legs more than they was doing it at first. That's our quarterback, so I want to protect it. But, you know, you get a shot, you try to keep it clean.
All right. Shannon, do you agree?
Earl. No, hell no. Skip, look. I look at the pocket in an NFL game like witness protection. You stay in the top pocket, you get certain protections. In witness protection, when you turn state's evidence, they'll tell you, you stay in here, we can protect you. You go outside, you're on your own. Okay, Lamar, you get outside the pocket. You put that ball up under your arm, Skip. You're no longer a quarterback. You're a running back. And their job is going to try to peel your cap. They're going to try to hit you as hard as they legally can, from your shoulders to your neck, to your chest, to your legs. That's the way it is, Skip. And that's, Earl would do the exact same thing. A quarterback's running. He leaves that pocket, Skip. He's fair game. Lamar has done a great job thus far, I think, and he's going to have to even do a better job, Skip, of risk-reward. The risk of injury versus the reward of a first down, touchdown, helping my team win. And you see, like I said last week, Skip, I saw some opportunities. He probably could have got 2 to 3 more yards. He says, but you know what? The journey is over here. Let me step out of bounds.
That's true.
Let me get on the ground. So it's up to Lamar to protect Lamar once he leaves the pocket. He gets no more protection, Skip. They protect the quarterback enough. Can you imagine if you couldn't attack Lamar Jackson like a running back once he left the pocket? Skip, you got no chance.
They mostly have no chance.
Exactly. So at least when I get a clean shot and I can take it, I'm going to take it.
I got it. So the first point I'd like to make about this is when I heard about the quad injury, I was like, oh, no, here we go.
Right.
This is the first of what could be many.
Right.
Because I thought it had been suffered on a running play. But then I saw him on the highlight shows talking about how, no, it didn't happen downfield. It happened in the pocket.
Right.
And if we could see that play, it was the 61-yard pass against the wind to Hayden Hurst. And it was some kind of throw. But he said he got hurt when 2 rushers, or if you could see, now you're just seeing the end of the play, but
right here.
He's taking it right in the knees, in the lower legs, and being knocked backwards, and somebody got a helmet in the thigh and stuck him good. And he was limping, but he said he's 100 now. He's ready to go. Thursday Night Football, way to go.
Skip, those are the worst.
Oh, they're deep bruise,
But I had one, Skip. I slept, and I don't know where this guy got this remedy. He said, well, Shannon, you need to sleep with your leg bent. So I got me a belt, and I slept the entire night with my leg bent.
Did it help?
Hell no, Jenny. I can barely walk.
That sounds horrible.
I don't know why I listened to that guy.
Why?
I could have just went to Greek, who was our athletic trainer, and said, Greek, I got a thigh bruise. What should I do? Because when he kicked me, and it punctured my thigh because the cleat went into my quad.
Did you have thigh pads in?
I did. It went through.
Wow.
But at the time, Skip, I had taken the foam off the thigh pads. And so I just had the shell. And it went through the shell.
You put the foam back in?
No.
No?
Well, Dan Reeves wouldn't let you play without that. But as soon as Dan left, I took all the pads out of my pants.
You're crazy.
And Mike Shanahan says, I don't care. He says, but if you get a thigh bruise, it's going to cost you $25,000.
Okay, got it.
Wow.
Now, to your point about Lamar, I have called him repeatedly on the show the best running back in football because he is. There's nobody better runner of the football, and these are mostly on called plays. What did we talk about yesterday?
Right.
Michael Vick, the bulk of his rush yards were on unplanned scrambles. Lamar's bulk of his rush yards are on called plays. Well, now you can't have it both ways.
Right.
Once you take off the football on a power sweep, you're going to be refed like you're a running back. Except you do have one fail-safe. You are still wearing the quarterback jersey. You can slide.
Give yourself up.
And the game is rigged to protect you as best they can. But if you're going to stay upright and you're going to try to get the extra 2 yards at the sideline, you're going to pay the price.
Ultimate price.
And it's not worth it. I agree with you. You just can't, as much as you want to die for your team, so to speak, you know, win one for the cause.
Right, exactly. Skip, I look at it like this, and this is what I told when Cam was running. I said, look, if they're going to call diagram run for the quarterback, if they don't care about his health, why should I? I'm on the opposing team. They keep calling quarterbacks powers and sweeps. So you telling me you don't care about Cam, he's your quarterback, and you running him, but I'm going to take it easy on him. I wish I might. I'm going to hit him as hard as I legally can.
Yep.
Like Earl said, I'm not taking no cheap shot, but if I get a chance to crack his wig,
Yep.
better believe I'm going to split it.
Well, that is true. And your point about Earl, he would do exactly
Exactly
the same thing.
the same
I just
thing.
hated to hear him say they're definitely going at his legs more. This is the last thing in the world I'm knocking on
please
wood
do.
that I want to see, because this kid has lit up the sky in the NFL. This is must-watch TV.
Right.
And I want to see him stay as healthy as he is capable of staying.
Right.
And that's some maturity, it's some luck, it's
Right.
some gift. And I think all that can play into he can still be Lamar and he can still entertain us at the highest level while staying relatively healthy.
I'm more concerned for Deshaun Watson than I am Lamar.
You know what?
Because Deshaun spends so much time. He jumping for the end zone and bruh.
And plus, good Lord, Deshaun will hang in the pocket and take shots that no human should take.
No.
Because to me, the pocket can also be a very dangerous place on blindside shots where you're not even ready for.
Those are the ones that get you.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
All right, Skip, I'm looking forward to getting your take on this next
Yep,
one.
here
How
we go.
should the fans in Toronto treat Kawhi tonight in his return?
Good
might
question.
Have
Yeah, like you said, but he's not saying anything everybody didn't already know. You see, Skip, the thing is, Jerry says, I don't like saying this. Yes, you do. That's why your card has owner, general manager, VP, Gerald Jones, a.k.a. Jerry. You like telling people that. Skip, Jerry is very unique, but he's not unlike most wealthy people. He who has the most money is the smartest. See, Jerry equates everything to money. I pay the bills, I'm smarter than you. I pay the bills, I make the decision. I got no problem with that. So what does that mean, Skip? They losing Jerry. Why you keep stepping on a red? Jason Garrett. See, that's not what you're doing. See, when things go well, you see, I'm the decision maker now. I make all the decisions, I cut the check. But when things go bad, Jason Garrett, oh yeah, I'm not saying I talk to Urban, but I don't get me wrong here now.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to.
You're right, exactly. So Jerry wants it both ways, but Troy Aikman laid it out so elaborately. He says, things are not going to change. Jerry's been doing it this way. Jerry's set in his ways. He's steadfast. He's stubborn. So the likelihood of him bringing somebody in there that could help him along the way is not very good. And until that changes, I don't see much in the Cowboys changing. I don't either. I don't either. I know it hurts me because I like Jerry. I looked at my 8 ornaments that I got. 8 straight years I got ornaments until I started working with you. You
still put them on the tree?
Yeah, I got them up there now.
Then the real you came.
That ain't no real me. Ain't no real me. I remember this was the real me. And then you caused me to say I haven't gotten an ornament in 3 years.
Good. Love it. Small consolation
I want to see these
for my
ornaments.
6 and 7 record this year. You got to give Jerry this. He just said publicly, hey, when we don't do good, the responsibility falls right back here. He just said, blame me for everything. I'm in total control here. The buck stops here. I make the final decision on every little thing. So again, he just said, heap all the blame on me.
But you
That's
don't
what
do
he
that.
said.
But no. But that's not what you do. You dump on Red. You dump on Jason Garrett. Everybody dumps on Jason Garrett. That's what Jerry's saying. But that's not what he says when he's talking. He ain't talking about stepping down. Well, I've been making some bad decisions. He's talking about being moving more in the front.
So Jerry, he said yesterday exactly what he said from that first press conference in 1989. I'm going to know everything in this organization down to the jocks and the socks. He still does.
Yeah.
All these many years later. And remember, you got to give him this. They did win the division in 2014 and 16 and 18.
Yeah.
So they've won those 3 divisions. Now, again, that doesn't mean playoffs. That doesn't obviously mean no. It's been since 1995 since they went to the NFC Championship game. That's pretty shameful.
Yeah.
I got to admit. But at least it's going well enough in those 3 years that he can say, well, we got something going here. And I'm sure Jerry reads all the Pro Football Focuses who continue to this moment to rank the Dallas Cowboys the most loaded football team in the NFL. They're 6 and 7. Where's the disconnect there? Well, Jerry says, I built it. I built the best team in the NFL, but they're not playing that way. So whose fault is it? Well, right now he's thinking it could be that coach's fault.
So let me ask you a question, Skip. You build a boat. You hire somebody to drive the boat, but the boat won't float. Is it the captain's fault or is it the guy that built the boat?
I don't know. It's kind of a bad
I know.
analogy.
No,
Well,
wrong
He
with
built the
boat.
team, right?
Yep.
He built the team. He said, I want responsibility for building the team. He hired Jason Garrett.
I hear you.
Okay, Jason
But
Garrett.
it's pretty easy to go hire somebody to plug a leak in the boat.
No,
It's
well-
very easy. You just go find some guy and he goes underneath and he plugs the hull.
It won't float.
Right?
They've got a couple
Because
holes.
Jerry didn't make it right. His architectural skills are not up
the
to what they
design.
need to be.
Oh.
Yeah, he need to take some.
So he built a great boat that won't float.
Yeah, that's what
Just on that
happened.
yacht.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hard to do, actually.
The Titanic was a great blow. What happened?
It hit an iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It disintegrated.
Okay. Well, it was still a great boat.
It
hit an iceberg.
Yeah, okay.
You know, that's a problem, right? For any boat.
Well, he should have built a cutter.
Okay. Well, you could argue that. But the point is, he has elevated Will McClay, who hasn't done just pretty well in the draft. He's done great. in the draft,
Unbelievable.
right?
Yeah.
They are a loaded football
Okay.
team because he keeps
But that
scoring in the
ain't
draft.
Will McClay. That's Jerry.
Okay, well,
Jerry says he make every
Way he's
decision.
putting it.